Have you ever felt that quiet, nagging worry about your blood pressure numbers? The ones that seem to dictate so much about your daily life. That constant concern about what your doctor might say at your next checkup. Or the subtle fear of those often talked about health complications that can creep up without warning. It's a burden many of us carry. A heavy weight that can make us feel less vibrant, less energetic, and certainly less in control of our own well-being. We're told to take this pill, avoid that food, monitor every little thing. And sometimes it just feels overwhelming, doesn't it? What if I told you that there's a simple, incredibly powerful secret, hidden in plain sight, that could help you gently yet effectively bring those numbers down? A natural approach that doesn't involve adding more prescriptions to your already crowded medicine cabinet, but rather something wonderfully straightforward you can do every single day in this video. We're not just going to unveil that amazing secret, but we'll also explore several other delightful foods and wonderfully easy habits that work together like a symphony, helping your body find its natural balance and bring those blood pressure readings into a healthier, happier range. Stay with me, because if you watch to the very end, there's something truly surprising waiting for you. A little gem of information that could truly change your outlook and give you back that peace of mind. Now, let's dive straight into something truly remarkable. A tiny power-packed food that many seniors are discovering can make an enormous difference in their blood pressure journey. We're talking about the humble Brazil nut. Just 2 of these creamy, earthy delights a day could be your secret weapon against stubbornly high blood pressure. And I know that sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? But there's fascinating science behind it. You see, Brazil nuts are absolutely brimming with a trace mineral called selenium. Now, selenium isn't something we talk about every day, but it plays an incredibly vital role in our bodies, particularly when it comes to heart health and blood vessel function. When you consume selenium, your body uses it to produce powerful antioxidants. One of the most important functions of selenium, especially relevant to blood pressure, is its contribution to the production of nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as the body's natural vasodilator. What does that mean? It means it helps to relax and widen your blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more freely and with less pressure against the vessel walls. Imagine a garden hose with a kink in it, and then imagine that kink being gently smoothed out. That's a bit like what nitric oxide does for your blood vessels. When your blood vessels are relaxed and open, your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood through your system. And that translates directly to lower blood pressure. And the beauty of it is, you don't need a whole handful or a big bowl of these nuts. Just 2 Brazil nuts are typically enough to provide your body with all the selenium it needs for the day. And sometimes even more than enough, which is why it's important not to overdo it. Too much selenium, while rare, isn't beneficial either. So sticking to just 2 is the perfect sweet spot. You can find Brazil nuts in most grocery stores, usually in the nut aisle, sometimes shelled, sometimes in their natural shell, which are a bit more work but often fresher. Look for them in bulk bins or in prepackaged bags. They have a distinct, slightly buttery flavor that many people find delicious. You can simply eat them on their own as a morning snack. Chop them up and sprinkle them over your oatmeal or yogurt, or even add them to a smoothie. It's such a simple addition to your daily routine, yet the potential benefits for your blood pressure are truly significant. Beyond the specific power of Brazil nuts, it's also important to think about the broader picture of what we eat. Our diets play such a critical role. And while Brazil nuts are fantastic, they work even better when supported by other heart-healthy choices. For instance, consider the often overlooked mineral, potassium. Most of us are getting far too much sodium in our diets, largely from processed foods, and not nearly enough potassium. Potassium helps to balance out the sodium in our bodies, essentially helping your kidneys excrete excess sodium, which can contribute to high blood pressure. Think of it as a natural counterbalance. Loading up on potassium-rich foods can be a game changer. What are some easy sources? Bananas are the classic example. Of course, but don't stop there. Sweet potatoes are fantastic, full of fiber and potassium. Avocados are another brilliant source, perfect in a salad or mashed on whole grain toast. Spinach, even though it cooks down to a small portion, is incredibly potent when it comes to potassium. Even a simple glass of orange juice, unsweetened, can give you a boost. Making a conscious effort to include more of these natural, whole foods into your daily meals will create a powerful synergy with those little Brazil nuts, setting the stage for truly impactful changes in your blood pressure numbers. Remember, it's not just about what you avoid, but what wonderful, nourishing foods you choose to include. And on that note, let's explore even more ways to nurture your heart and keep those numbers healthy, building on the foundation of those mighty Brazil nuts and the vital role of potassium. Let's turn our attention to another powerful ally in the fight against high blood pressure, the vibrant world of leafy greens and berries. These aren't just pretty additions to your plate. They are packed with compounds that actively support your cardiovascular system. Take, for instance, dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. They are absolute powerhouses of nutrients, especially magnesium, a mineral that works wonders for relaxing blood vessels and supporting healthy blood flow. Many people are actually deficient in magnesium without even knowing it, and this deficiency can contribute to elevated blood pressure. Incorporating more greens is easier than you might think. You don't have to eat big, raw salads every day if that's not your style. Gently steaming spinach or kale and adding a dash of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon makes for a delicious and accessible side dish. You can blend a handful of spinach into your morning smoothie. You won't even taste it, I promise. Or toss some chopped kale into your soups or stews during the last few minutes of cooking. The warmth helps break down the fibers, making them easier to digest and absorb. Now, let's talk about the gorgeous family of berries: blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries, beyond their sweet and tangy flavors. These little gems are bursting with antioxidants, particularly flavonoids. Research has shown that these flavonoids have a significant positive impact on blood pressure by helping to improve the function of your blood vessels and reduce inflammation, which is a major underlying factor in many chronic diseases, including hypertension. Imagine starting your day with a bowl of oatmeal topped with a generous handful of mixed berries, or enjoying them as a refreshing snack in the afternoon. You can add them to yogurt, sprinkle them over salads for a surprising burst of sweetness, or even blend them into a vibrant, heart-healthy smoothie. They are truly nature's candy with a purpose. Another surprising, yet incredibly effective food to consider is beetroot. Yes, that deeper red vegetable that sometimes stains your hands. Beetroot is rich in naturally occurring nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. Remember that powerful compound we talked about earlier that relaxes blood vessels? Just like with Brazil nuts, the nitric oxide from beetroot helps to widen your arteries, leading to lower blood pressure. You can enjoy beetroot in various ways: roasted, steamed, or even grated raw into salads. Beetroot juice has become quite popular for its rapid blood pressure lowering effects. But you don't have to drink it straight if it's too intense for you. Many people blend it into other juices or smoothies to mellow the flavor. Even incorporating cooked beetroot into your meals a few times a week can provide a noticeable benefit. It's a wonderfully earthy vegetable that pairs well with other flavors. And let's not forget about the incredible power of a simple, rhythmic activity: walking. While not a food, regular, moderate physical activity is one of the most effective non-pharmacological ways to lower blood pressure. You don't need to join a gym or run a marathon. Even a brisk walk for 30 minutes most days of the week can make a significant difference. Walking helps to make your heart stronger, so it can pump more blood with less effort. When your heart works less, the force on your arteries decreases, which lowers your blood pressure. It also helps to manage stress, which is a huge contributor to high blood pressure for many of us. Think about how good you feel after a walk: clearer head, more relaxed shoulders. That feeling isn't just in your mind, it's your body responding positively. Find a local park, walk around your neighborhood, or even walk in place indoors while watching your favorite show. The key is consistency and finding something you enjoy. These small, consistent movements compound into significant health benefits over time. What a powerful combination, nourishing your body with these incredible foods. and then moving your body in ways that support its natural healing and balance. Let's explore one more vital piece of this puzzle to complete our picture of vibrant health. So, we've journeyed through some truly powerful and incredibly simple strategies to take charge of your blood pressure, and by extension, your overall well-being. We started with the astonishing impact of just 2 Brazil nuts a day, rich in selenium, which helps your body produce that wonderful nitric oxide to gently relax your blood vessels. Imagine that, a tiny nut making such a significant difference. We then explored the unsung hero, potassium, found abundantly in delicious foods like sweet potatoes, avocados, and bananas, working diligently to balance out that tricky sodium and ease the burden on your heart. From there, we ventured into the vibrant world of dark, leafy greens, brimming with magnesium to soothe your blood vessels, and the sweet, antioxidant-packed berries, tiny powerhouses that improve your blood vessel function and reduce inflammation throughout your system. We also embraced the earthy goodness of beetroot, another fantastic source of natural nitrates, which further enhance that vital nitric oxide production, gently coaxing your arteries to relax. And finally, we acknowledge the incredible, accessible power of simply moving your body, whether it's a refreshing walk or a gentle stroll, reminding us that consistency in movement strengthens your heart and calms your mind. Remember, this isn't about drastic, overnight transformations or complicated diet plans. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and making small, achievable shifts in your daily routine. Each of these suggestions, whether it's adding those 2 Brazil nuts, opting for an avocado, blending some berries into your breakfast, or taking a leisurely walk around the block, builds upon the others. They create a beautiful ripple effect that gradually, yet effectively, brings those blood pressure numbers back into a healthier range. You are not defined by your numbers, but you absolutely have the power to influence them positively. Every single choice you make, no matter how small it seems, is a step towards a healthier, more vibrant you. Don't underestimate the cumulative effect of these gentle, consistent efforts. They truly are the building blocks of lasting well-being. It's about feeling less stressed about those doctor visits, feeling more energetic throughout your day, and most importantly, feeling more confident and in control of your health journey. Imagine waking up feeling lighter, knowing you're nourishing your body with exactly what it needs to thrive. This isn't just about blood pressure. It's about reclaiming your vitality, your peace of mind, and the joy of living each day to the fullest. You deserve to feel your absolute best at this wonderful stage of life. I'm so curious to hear from you. Have you tried incorporating Brazil nuts or any of these other foods and habits into your routine? What has your experience been like? Share your thoughts, your successes, and even your questions in the comments below. Your experiences could be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start their own journey. And if you found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information. And while you're at it, consider subscribing to our channel. We're always here to bring you more simple, practical, and uplifting advice to help you live your best life every single day. Thank you for joining me today. Keep nurturing yourself. Keep exploring these wonderful possibilities. And remember, you absolutely can live your best life at every age.